Flyers fall 5-4 in a very wild and entertaining hockey game at the Wells Fargo Center. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Patrick Glynn, and welcome back to the Orange and Black Attack. I took the last couple of games off since they ended so late, and I was unable to. I was able to watch the games, but I was unable to do the podcast for you guys. I'm sorry about that. Quick takes on those two games. The Flyers had their legs against Chicago, just couldn't put the puck past Corey Crawford, and they looked really good against St. Louis with the 2-0 win. Michael Neuwirth getting the goal. They fall tonight 5-4 in a shootout to the Colorado Avalanche. Very fun, entertaining hockey game. Kind of boring in the first period, but the pace of play really picked up in the second and third periods. It was a very fun, entertaining game. Like I said on Monday against the Coyotes game, they did not deserve that 1 point that they got. Well, tonight it was a very well deserved 1 point. They had their legs. They looked like they looked like they wanted to play. I think that game against Arizona on Monday really woke this team up to playing better hockey. Look, we played 7 games in 12 days, and we played solid hockey except for that game a game against Arizona. We came away with a point, but that was, they didn't deserve that point. But tonight they really deserved the 1 point that they got, even though they did fall 5-4. We're sitting 7-1 right now. It's better than sitting 3-8-1 or something like that through 15 games of the season. So it's good that they're playing solid hockey right now. Like 3-8-7 or something like that through 15 games of the hockey season. So we're very. My math is all off. But it's very, very nice to be playing some solid hockey. We're 7-1. We're still out. We're in a playoff spot. We're in the hunt for the playoffs if they were to start today. But just got to continue to play solid hockey. Let's get into this hockey game as the Avalanche would strike first in the first period with about 1.6 seconds left as Matt Duchene is able to find the puck and get it past Michael Neuwirth, who again gets his second start in a row. That would cap off the scoring in the first period, but in the second period, the scoring would ramp up as the Flyers would get on the board as Valtteri Filppula would put the puck past Varlamov and to tie the game at 1-1. Val Filppula has been a very good surprise. He's played a great season so far. I'm enjoying his game. Just hopefully he can continue it through the rest of this year. The Flyers would strike again, this time on the power play as the captain, Claude Giroux, would get the puck past Varlamov to give the Flyers a 2-1 lead. But the Avalanche would come right back as Blake Como would get the puck past Michael Neuwirth with a very nice wrist shot to tie the game up at 2, and then Mika Rantanen would try to feed the puck over to Nathan MacKinnon, but the puck would bounce off Robert Haig's stick and get it past past Michael Neuwirth to give the Avalanche a 3-2 lead going into the third period. Then the Flyers would strike again as Jake Voracek would get the puck past Varlamov with a little poke check past him. They tie the game up at 3, and then right back down the ice about a minute later, Nail Yakupov would give the Avalanche a 4-3 lead as he's wristed through the 5-hole of Michael Neuwirth. But not too long after that, I think we had 3 goals separated within like 2 minutes as Dale Weiss had a hell of a shift to get this tying goal. Dale Weiss played a wonderful shift to tie the hockey game up at 4. Quick note on that before that happened. Travis Konechny, I love his game, but he's going to wind up getting himself hurt. He is. He honestly is going to wind up getting himself hurt if he continues to play the way he's playing. He's got a bulldog mentality. And I swear to God, he ran into the boards tonight trying to put the puck into the net, and I thought he seriously gave himself a concussion. He needs to sometimes just slow down and let the game come to him. He doesn't need to force things. He's got a real bad bulldog mentality, and he's just going to wind up getting hurt. Needless to say, the Flyers do tie the game up at 4. We go to overtime. Flyers had their chances. Konechny had a breakaway. Varlamov and Neuwirth stole the overtime because both teams had chances in that overtime to really win the game. We go to a shootout. Jordan Weal gets the Flyers on the board. And then Nathan McKinnon would tie it. Giroux would not score. Voracek wouldn't score. And then Mika Rantanen, he is able to put the puck past Michael Neuwirth to give the Avalanche a 5-4 victory in South Philadelphia. Like I said, hard-fought game for the Flyers. They came away with a good, well-deserved 1 point. This is one of those games where you deserve to get the 1 point that's going to help in the playoff push. So let's get into the stats of this hockey game. Into the stats of the hockey game. Shots on goal, 27 for the Avalanche, 37 for the Flyers. The Flyers outshot the Avalanche by 10. That's why I say they deserve this win tonight, this point tonight. They played really well. Face-off percentage, 40% for the Avalanche, 60% for the Flyers. Once again, the Flyers are proving that they are a very good, very dangerous face-off team. Power plays, 2 for 3 for the Avalanche, 1 for 6 for the Flyers. Here's where the Avalanche really were better than the Flyers. They were good on the power play. The Flyers were only able to connect once. Penalties and minutes, 12 for the Avalanche, 6 for the Flyers. The Flyers are showing that they are a very disciplined team. So that's a good sign for this team going forward, that they can play very disciplined hockey and stay out of the penalty box. Giveaways, 6 for the Avalanche, 10 for the Flyers. Once again, the giveaways didn't hurt the Flyers in this game tonight. And your goal scorers for the Flyers, Fopula, Giroux, Voracek, and Weiss. And for the Avalanche, Duchesne, Como, Rantanen, and Yakupov for the Avalanche. Those are the goal scorers. Well, we get a little bit of a break, folks. We have 4 days off now before our next game. Well-deserved break. Guys are blocking shots. We're seeing a lot of guys going to the bench shaking through these games because they're blocking a lot of shots, especially Provorov. Provorov is really blocking a lot of shots. But 4 days off, and then we're right back at it. Thursday night, 7 o'clock, as Chicago comes to town. We're playing the Blackhawks twice in 1 week. And I believe we have a home-and-home with the Minnesota Wild. That's coming up. The Flyers are home Thursday night as the Chicago Blackhawks come to town. The game is at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for those who live, and 4 o'clock for those who live in the West Coast. That game is on NBC Sports Philadelphia for those who live in the Philadelphia area. Just got to play solid hockey. Hopefully we can just play decent. I mean, maybe we can finally get the puck past Corey Crawford in this game coming up against Chicago. But 4 days off is going to help. It's going to help get this team rested. The guys, they've been playing hard. So hopefully, the 4 days off will be very, very well deserved. But like I said, 4 days off, then right back at it as Patrick Kane and the Chicago Blackhawks come to Philadelphia to take on your Philadelphia Flyers. That game is at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 4 o'clock for those who live on the West Coast, and the game is on NBC Sports Philadelphia for those who live in the Philadelphia area. Quick reminder, my friends, don't forget to turn your clocks back tonight as we are heading into daylight savings time. And my friends, good night and good hockey.